All right. So Jinglong said plant cells have cell wall. Okay. Then Wheeler said animal cells have nucleus, cytoplasm, and what else? Okay, quite fast. You are typing in, and cell membrane. Okay. Yeah. Then Josiah said plant cell has cell wall. Okay, animal cells don't have. Cell is the smallest unit of life. Good, Xiang Kun. Okay, it's true, Xiang Kun, you're right. So when we talk about cells, we know that it's actually the smallest unit of life. So you may want to write down your notes also. Then we also learned about two type of cells in general, plant and animal cells, right? Okay, but what about those organisms that only are made up of one cell? What do you call them? Okay, what do you call them? Is there a term that you learn? Yes, good. We learn. Okay, we call them the unicellular organism, right? So opposite of unicellular, what do you have? Unicellular means one cell. The opposite means many cells, right? So many cells organism like us, okay, what would you call organisms like us? Good, Josiah, multicellular. Okay, multicellular organism. Okay, good. Do you know examples of unicellular organism as well as the multicellular organism? Anyone? Okay, Joan, I saw your input as well. Thank you. So examples, do you know? For example, the unicellular. Yeah, is one. But do you know any examples of organisms that are unicellular? Okay. So examples here. Yeast, right? What else? Amoeba. How about this? Multicellular. Yeah, just some examples. Humans, animals, frogs, plants. Okay, Irene is here. Let me mark the attendance. Someone else came in also. Let's see. Give me a minute, because today our class is very big. Gabriel. Gabriel. I don't see your name here. Oh, okay. Marisa one. Okay, thank you. All right, let's continue. Yep, so you have written down humans. Some of you gave specific example like frog. I think that's good. So these are some examples. Okay, now, so we are going to differentiate the plant cell from the animal cell. Tell me what you know about the animal cell. Okay, I have some inputs just now. Some of you type in parts of the animal cell, right? Good. So let's see the rest of you, whether you can remember the various parts. Well, how many parts are there for animal cells? Just 3. Good. So there are 3 parts to them. What are they? Jia be very careful. I think I see something. We're talking about animal cells, Jia. Yeah, okay, you remove. Okay, Xiang Kun, you said there's nucleus. You. And then there is cytoplasm. Very good. And then same as Wheeler, you wrote the same thing, right? So cell membrane. Okay, so we have 3 of this. Let's check the rest of you. Good. Okay. Irene, you're short of 1, right? 1 part. Okay, Vinuli, good. Right. Jia, again, something you need to be very careful about. We're talking about animal cell. Okay, yes, good, Irene. Yeah, so we have just basically 3 parts to the animal cell. What about the plant cell? What about the plant cell? Plant cell definitely will have the basic 3 parts, right? Like the animal cell, but what else will it have? So we're going to write this down. There's nucleus. There's cytoplasm. Okay, there is cell membrane. Okay, great. So I'm seeing something more. Okay, I see words like the cell wall. Okay, I see words like the chloroplast. I also see words, yes, Irene, good. Okay, there's a vacuole. Right not? Yes, there's a vacuole. And then the vacuole is usually very large. Remember? So when you are talking about differences between plant and animal cells in school, have you all done this topic in school? Not yet. Okay. If you have done it, okay, Qihui, I saw you nodding your head. So what did the teacher say about the difference between animal and plant cell? One of it is the large vacuole, right? Yeah, plant cell has a large vacuole, animal cells does not. Okay, I'm going to tell you something you're going to learn and you might be surprised. In secondary school, you're going to learn more parts of these cells. And you're going to learn that there are many tiny vacuoles. Okay, there are actually many tiny vacuoles in the animal cells. Okay. Hanson is here. Hold on. Now, so when you are doing it in PSLE, what do you need to do? You just focus on the plant cell having a large vacuole and animal cell does not have the large vacuole. You see how they are playing with the words here? They say that plant cell has a large vacuole, right? The important thing is the large. Then they say animal cells does not. So animal cells does not have large vacuole. Actually, they have many tiny ones. You will only learn it in secondary school. Can see the thing now? Okay, so this one, you are going to see this in secondary school. So that when you go to secondary school, you're not going to say, hey, but my teacher say that don't have. How come Miss Day lied to me during the tutorial class? She said don't have. There is, okay? If you check the internet, it will also tell you that there are actually many tiny vacuoles, but you don't need to know now. You just need to know the simple 3 parts for animal cells. It makes your life very easy, right? And then for the plant cell, you only need to know these few. So these are common. The first 3 are actually common for the animal and the plant cell. What is the thing or what are the special things that plant cells have, but then animal cells do not? You will also notice usually this is being referred to, okay, or these are being referred to when you mention differences. Okay, what's so special? What's so special about this cell compared to the animal cell? You will always be referred to the chloroplast and the cell wall if you are sharp enough. Okay, you will see many questions just talk about these 2 parts only. So what is so special about the cell wall? What is so special about the cell wall? Why is the cell wall so important to the plant cell? Yeah. Okay. Qi I saw your answer there. So be very careful. You say it helps to keep its shape. Now, the eat is something that we try to avoid. We have to try to avoid using eat. So you should say, because I talk about cell wall. So you say cell wall gives the what? Its shape. You cannot say eat. You should say that cell wall gives the cell a definite shape, something like that. It's better. Don't write it because you're going to lose marks there. The teacher doesn't want to guess what you're trying to mean. Okay. Yep. Okay. Sang-Kun says cell wall gives the cell the regular shape. Good. Yeah. So let's try to avoid it. Josiah as well. Try to avoid it. Okay. So then let me see. I think Binuli, be very careful about what you're writing just now. I saw it. Okay. But it's good that you removed it. Yeah. So many of these plant cells then allow the plant to be supported. Okay, allow the plant to be supported. Okay, and that's why the stem can be actually quite tough also. Now let's not go into that because that's not the crucial thing. The crucial thing is you need to know cell wall, right? So if I'm talking about the cell wall, maybe I should just redraw. Okay, cell wall. So what are the various shapes? You can see things like this. You can see that the most usual one is the rectangular shape. Okay, this is the most usual one. So they always have a very fixed regular shape. Okay, however, because the animal cell does not have the cell wall, it's only protected, it's only having this thin layer of the cell membrane. It does not have a regular shape. Okay, it can be a bit like this today, or one moment like this, another moment like this. Yeah, so it doesn't have a regular shape. Changes. So let's talk about chloroplast. What is so important about the chloroplast? What is the thing that chloroplast will do, but animal cell does not have this function? Okay, let's see. Tell me something about the chloroplast. All right. Yeah, makes food for the plants. Okay, makes food. But what is the thing inside chloroplast? Yeah, contains chlorophyll. Okay. Wow, Jinglong, you are writing something so complicated. I suddenly look at it. I don't know what you're trying to say. Yeah. It's a green pigment, which is called chlorophyll, right? It helps to trap sunlight and makes food for the plant. Yeah. So you should say that chloroplast contain chlorophyll. Right now. Okay, so this chlorophyll actually sunlight. Is it just sunlight only? Is it just sunlight only? Is it that the chlorophyll can only trap sunlight? This is something that you also need to be clear of. Can it be the normal light at home? Can it be a kind of light that, they use in the greenhouse at home? Possible? Yeah? Yes, very good. So yeah, somebody said just light energy will do. Yes, light energy. Yeah, so you can say sunlight or light. In order to, okay, many of you say make food for the plant, right? Make food for the plant. What is that term? Making food for the plant. What is that special term? What is that special term? What is that process known as? Making food for the plant. Yeah, okay. Okay, spelling wise, be careful. All right, in order to, now the process is called photosynthesis, but here we are writing photosynthesize, okay? In order to photosynthesize, but the process is called photosynthesis.